Nothing on the scoreboard. 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives you...
And now off to the races down the right side. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start by running the option to the right. He'll have a first down past the 40. Another nice move. And down to the 16-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And the 49ers are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. In last week's game for Kittle, there are the numbers. He took out some anger, some apparent... And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Now the offense getting set to take over the football here early on in the game, first quarter. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, 49ers. This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. 41-yard line. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Man open. That's Deebo Samuel. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act to this first quarter. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again. And across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. All right, the offense back out there now. Let's see what they can put together. Here's the option. There he goes, right side. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Stops shy of the 45 despite some powerful running. He's brought down by Terrell Burgess. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. At the 41-yard line. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
That's another 49er first down. First and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's second down. And he rifles one incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Catch number 44 on the year. It's a first down. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem Mostert. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now a play fake here on first down. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. Oh, wide open, complete. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He'll run it. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. They'll come out throwing here on first down. That's going to be caught by Samuel. The 30. 10. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel. And the final This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. They'll look to throw now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
19-yard line.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And the Niners are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. 17 more yards on. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. Now Mostert. Up from the secondary to make the tackle, Jalen Ramsey. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6.
It's third down and 6.
Now an option play, and he'll keep it. He has enough for the first down on the keeper, a gain of 6. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On first and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll take this one down to the 36.
Mostert, the ball carrier.
It was the linebacker Leonard Floyd on the stop. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And some nice running going to get him down close to a first down at the Rams' 29. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Payne, and some nice running going to get him down close to a first down at the Rams' 17. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert.
And space opened up a bit. He's able to take this up past the 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
Again, they'll run with Mostert. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
They run out of the shotgun with Mostert.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. Touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert with his 3rd time. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. That's going to set him back 5 yards. They run the counter. Payne. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. On 1st down, it's Payne. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
On 2nd down now, it's Payne, and they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Garoppolo on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 16. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
You don't see too many pass-catching fullbacks nowadays, partner. In fact, you don't see too many fullbacks, period.
Good news, though, he does have decent hands, and we saw it right there on display. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. Garoppolo to his tight end, Kittle, for a Niner first down. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Flush to his right. This one into the hands of Hurd. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
18-yard line.
Garoppolo now. Flushed out right. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well,
both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll run on first down. Payne. Oh, he's got a little daylight. There he goes left side. And they are going to score again. Yet another. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Oh, Garoppolo's going to throw it. That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. A big play there for the Niners. 47 yards.
no let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And I actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the third quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the fourth quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
The 17-yard line.
And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, little insult to injury here late in the game. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for the Niners, their winning ways continue as
today. From AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. It's Week 8 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. That'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Prescott from the gun.
Able to hit his target, Lamb.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
The numbers for Zeke from last week. 14 carries, 121 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, this is where it becomes a challenge for the offensive coordinator. He's got a bell cow at tailback right now. Number 3 in the league in rushing within shouting distance of the lead. But at the same time, if the passing game is open, he's got to take advantage of that, too.
So 2 1st downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Nick Bosa in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
Their opening drive here is going to result in a punt. They got 7 yards there, but not enough.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back.
And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Mostert. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Steps away to his left. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. Oh, what a juke into space. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Niners have taken the early lead. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. So that drive, 4 plays.
And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Raheem Mostert.
Kickoff for San Francisco.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Nick Bosa. What a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. You know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, you know, just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, 49ers.
Touchdown.
Raheem Mostert with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the 49ers add on to their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 23 yards on the play. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Connects here with a tight end, Blake Jarwin. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
48-yard line.
Prescott to throw it. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Nick Bosa. He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively, or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
Taking it about the 16. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and out will come the offense as they take over.
Raheem Mostert and the Niner offense getting the football back.
So far, been so good this season. Well on his way, as you see, to a 1,000-yard campaign. Is he almost having the type of year to where you say, let's let him get his and we'll control everything else?
That's one way to go about it. Personally, I go about it differently. I'm taking on the bully. I've got to, because he gives his team an identity and confidence. And if we slow him down, now guess.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brandon Ayuk with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. And incomplete. A disappointing drop there defensively by the rookie. And now 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards.
And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Being chased out left. Throw left side complete. That's James. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. 21-0 our score after 1.
Niners 21. Cowboys nothing.
They go play action here on 1st down. He'll buy some time right. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Raheem Mostert on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. 1 play, 2 plays, touchdown. That's all it took there. A very short and sweet drive that got him in the end zone.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. On the back line of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
And let's gaze our attention on Ezekiel Elliott. He's just been looking for some space. Yeah, I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take it.
Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Nick Bosa in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman, and his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
So it's 3rd and long, and you know this is going to be a pass. So defensively, they bring in an extra defensive back and just blanket the field. And this is an ill-advised throw right here as it winds up being picked off easily.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20, and he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
From the gun, a run with Mostert.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem Mostert on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the 49ers, they're just pouring it on. His kick is good. The drive there only spanning 3 plays.
And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Raheem Mostert. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Dak and the Cowboys ready for their next possession. In 2nd quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drive.
And sometimes you take on all that extra pressure on yourself, and maybe you have to disperse it a little bit. Lean on some other people, lean on your teammates, find someone who can take the pressure off and get the ball in their hands for a while.
If he doesn't, this is getting out of hand, or it could get worse. Dak dropping this one off for Zeke, and he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Now Prescott.
And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. And that one off the mark. A little late with a throw. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
You know, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. They hand it off to Mostert.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
A big pickup of 38. So 3 plays already. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And this offense is running away with this one. And he just tied the NFL record on that 5th rushing touchdown. He's the 6th man ever to do that in a single game.
And partner, did you just say that he tied an NFL record there?
Yes, sir.
I mean, we're talking 5 touchdowns on the ground against an NFL caliber defense.
Is that good?
I'd say that's fantastic. What a game for him.
It really is something. We are watching quite the effort.
25-yard line.
Ezekiel Elliott gets ready to go again here on offense as he shuffles onto the field. They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. D Ford in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Another try after the 1st down sack. Prescott over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
Well, that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Taking it about the 36. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. He's been in a pretty good groove. They actually have more yards on the ground than through the air, but both have been good, pretty balanced.
And have we ever met a coach when we've talked to him before a game that hasn't mentioned wanting to be balanced?
No, because then you've got both sides hitting the defense. They don't know what to expect, right?
It really helps your play calling because now you're in a position where you're confident in either one, either aspect of the game. Dial it up and let it go. And so far, that's allowed them to lead.
Absolutely. Have the lead here in the 2nd quarter. Dancing to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Leighton Vander Esch on the tackle.
And they'll try to run the option here. And some room to run now. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Leighton Vander Esch.
I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Kyle Juszczyk with touchdown number 12 on the year. And this offense continues to pour it on. And that's why you have the fullback, Charles. Couldn't get it in the play before with the smaller guy. Turned to a little more power. They score it.
And that has to warm the hearts of a lot of old school football fans. They love when they get to see a little bit of power football.
fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting. They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Buying time to his left. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, 49ers. That punt returned 66 yards, and it goes the distance. And the 49ers continue to roll.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, he can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
He was looking for his big tight end there, Jesse James. And it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To throw is Prescott. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys. After the sack, it's 3rd and long. Elliott. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Take it in at the 22. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards.
At their own 45-yard line.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. They've sort of epitomized balance. I mean, he's thrown the ball pretty well. They've run the ball well. Got to be pretty happy over on that sideline.
Takes a lot of pressure off, doesn't it? As much as those guys back there want to throw the ball around and be the focal point, when you're able to run it well and hold the defense back from their pass rush, it allows you to throw it as well as we're seeing so far in this game.
Yeah, now they'll be looking to add to their lead here in the second quarter. Back to throw now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Richie James, as the first half is winding down, as his guys continue to pour it on.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
For San Francisco.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
taken about 7 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
The 25-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. A 3rd down now. And those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Third quarter starts with a run from Mostert. Yeah, boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2.
Once again, it's Mostert. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
The ball carrier.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
18 on the play. 1st down, San Francisco.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. He'll try and run it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and inches at the 17-yard line.
Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
And goal.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Toward the pylon, caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from a yard out as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And maybe that was just a case of completely overlooking the guy holding the football.
It certainly felt like it, didn't it? Because on my checklist, okay, as a defender,
QB's last.
running back, fullback, heck, jet sweeps nowadays. Before you even get to thinking about the quarterback might actually keep it.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. Oh, boy. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a 1st down.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
The tackle by Eric Armstead. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 40.
Prescott. And his throw is incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Now the Niners get there and bring him down. Eric Armstead, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return.
Niners take over first.
So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game winning streak, trying to push it to 8. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32.
He's tackled
a gain of 3, 2nd down. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
1st down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. The 20. Touchdown, 49ers. How about that? Their quarterback. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers, they're just pouring it on. And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner. Well, even on a passing play, he's unaccounted for as a runner, and he turned it into a nice gain.
A very nice run, and it turns into 6 points. This will be fielded inside the 5. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
22-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he'll be brought down around the 7-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Well, there it is. After number 5, we were wondering if we would see it, and he has broken the NFL record with his 6th touchdown in this game.
Let's face it, we can go ahead and lose our objectivity here, can't we? And just applaud what we've seen. That's one of the great records in the NFL. Are you talking about this 6 touchdown runs in a game against an NFL defense? I want to run down. Let's go down there and carry him off the field ourselves. We should do that.
Get his autograph after the game. I know that much.
Don't forget, I know you. Selfie. We'll do a selfie.
Oh, yeah, we'll do a selfie. We'll do a group selfie.
There you go.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. He'll hand it off to Elliott to begin the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, He ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And that is incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sideline and in the huddle looking at each other.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got him. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Not much there, only a yard. 2nd and 9 now. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him. And he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Dallas, Texas is the spot. 3rd quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And this offense is running away with this one. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco.
Wishnowski to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
It's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. Now Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Fielded at the 33. A great return there of 22 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And this offense continues to pour it on.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Arlington. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. And right away, he'll look to throw. Oh, Prescott stripped. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return return for the 49er touchdown.
Lining up for the point after.
Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
For San Francisco.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa, it's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. That catch good for 5. It's third down. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. It'll be a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get him the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. An excellent return that time, 26 yards.
At the 49-yard line.
Fighting through, and he's got space. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
First down, 49ers.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
He's brought down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practice for this.
There he goes, right side. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Lining up.
A great play there. His 19th touchdown now on the season. And the 49ers continue to roll. They seemingly just continue to score at will. And as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win. But one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And he can't escape, and down he goes. D Ford has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Third and long for Prescott. And that is incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And San Francisco gets set to go here.
And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brandon Ayuk, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year, as his guys continue to pour it on.
Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
No doubt we talk about offense right here. The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's we got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Prescott on 2nd and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Elliott. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
3rd down and
this defense tightening up a bit. That last catch, just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. They'll throw again. Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. San Francisco set to go on offense once more.
With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe, you've taught me this before, maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So take care of them, protect them, take care of the ball, move it downfield, run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game. Reward them.
And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there for the Niner. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there with touchdown number 20 on the year as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. Nick Bosa in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fielded at the 43. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Prescott from the gun. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Good for a Cowboy.
Prescott on 1st down. A good pickup there. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Nick Bosa in there for sack number 22 on the year. And, folks, that's just a half sack shy now of Michael Strahan's record of 22. 2001. Prescott with a throw caught by Lamb. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Great change up there on the route and got that inside release, made it a successful pitch and catch.
Well, the first thing you want to do is have him thinking that you're going outside, make a move in that direction. Then you really don't run the route against the whole body of the defender. You run against a half of him, and the inside half, and he took it right across his face, got inside, and won that route in a big way.
Brings up
from the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Oh, Prescott stripped. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Fourth down, Prescott. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart.
Prescott's pass intercepted by the 49ers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this one well in hand. Oh, he'll look downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play. So it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
So the victory here for San Francisco. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think think they worked in concert together. What I liked about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for the 49ers, they continue to cruise through this first half of the schedule as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Houston Texans. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL.